Through political correctness, we can't see life as it may be. That world hidden from you and me. I just laugh and start to sing. Ha 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 ha. It's sideshow infotainment, politicians and news anchors, and talking points that make my eardrums bleed. Oh, that Game of Thrones is what they play. A house of cards just day by day. Voters losing every way. It's just like I always say. Oh, it's sideshow infotainment, politicians and news anchors, and talking points that make my eardrums bleed. Yeah. Elon Musk has quite the past, with the Democrats all up his ass. What are you doing? Don't search for fraud, is what they blast. But if the person who is saying don't look for fraud, can't you just assume that they're the ones doing the fraud? Right? Exactly. It's all a joke and I'm just laughing last. Oh, it's sideshow infotainment, politicians and news anchors, and talking points that make my eardrums bleed. The most trusted puppet in media is me. Reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman.
It's requiring discipline. You know, you're right what others have done. You didn't earn the knowledge for yourselves, so you don't take any responsibility for it. I don't think you're giving yourself due credit. Honestly, discipline things which nobody's ever done before. Yeah, but you're serious for some reason. I'm very much in the things.
Well, it's about that time where we go over what we learned today. I don't know about you, but I learned quite a bit. I learned that, well, yeah, what, no, what did you guys learn? What, no, right. Well, well, that was what I was thinking. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Hold on. I just want to let you guys know. Whenever I start talking, I'm talking to my producers on the other side of the glass. And I was asking them what they thought, and they kept talking about this whole Trump said he was king. You know, you thank the king, hail the king. What did he say? I just know that he's trolling everybody. And long live the king. And of course, you have Madonna. She's all like, rah, 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 rah. The yakking yentas of the View. They're all like, rah, 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 rah. Oh man, it's been wild. It's been wild. It's almost like you can't keep up. Things just happening one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. You're just like, what is happening? Did you hear about this? Trump ousted the Joint Chiefs chairman, other leaders in major Pentagon shakeup. The Trump administration abruptly dismissed the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and other senior officials on Friday night as the Pentagon moves to bring the military's leadership in line with its America First agenda. Trump said in a social media post he's going to replace Air Force General Charles Q. Brown Jr. and would take the unusual step of tapping a little known retired 3-star officer, Lieutenant General Dan Razin Kane, as the next chairman. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, in a statement distributed shortly after Trump's post, said he would dismiss 5 senior officers, including Lisa Franchetti, the first woman to serve as the chief of naval operations, and another top Air Force officer. Under President Trump, we are putting in place new leadership that will focus our military on its core mission of deterring fighting and winning wars. Well, how about we don't have any wars? Is that a good one? How about that? Can I pull that bingo card? So it's like no wars at all. No death. How about that? No death. That's a good one, right? No death. Jeez. No more hostages. How about that? That's another good one. It's just good grief. Oh, so what else do we have going on here? Ketamine use rises by 100%. So is it 2,000 steps a day, 7,000 steps a day, 10,000 steps a day? How many steps a day do you really need? I mean, the real steps are the ones that matter, the ones that make you go right over to the refrigerator, right? Like, hold on, or the steps that make you have to go to the bathroom. Those are the ones. What else do we have? Canadians cancel U.S. travel en masse as trade war escalates. Oh, yeah. Did you see that? The hockey game? Canada won. And then Trudeau made a post. He says, you could take our country, but you can't take our sports. Just basically already implying that they already are the 51st state. So thanks, Canada. You're oh, absolutely ridiculous. Oh, the Pope could resign over health issues, says a cardinal. So the Pope has been in some really sickness and stuff. And is it the same Pope? I thought they had a rubber mask stand-in actor. Or then there's a Jonathan Price character, right? So, right. I don't know. I'm just asking. Well, who knows? So obviously that's going to happen. What else? Another thing. Do we have? Oh, well, the Epstein list, right? The Epstein list is on Pam Bondi's desk. Kash Patel says he's going to do that. Let's see. And anything else? CBS ratings are in a spiral, of course. So what else do we have? The Thrill. Listen, new Social Security chief was being investigated when the Musk team tapped him. So, my gosh, so much going on, and so little time. Oh, what was this again? So Trump is not going to Moscow. There was all this brouhaha that Trump was going to Moscow. I don't think that Trump's going to Moscow, but who knows? I mean, even if he did go to Moscow, I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Moscow. Of course, now I said that, now everybody's going to think that I'm a Russian agent. Good grief. Anyways, well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say right now that we'll be back next week, setting the standard and raising the bar. Same bat time, same bat channel. So be on the lookout for us there. And also look out for me on social media. That's at Sam Newsman all over social media. That's at Sam Newsman all over social media. I didn't bring up the fact that you can nominate us. You can nominate us for the best, the best radio show in Richmond by Style Weekly magazine. So last year, I think we were only we only did it for about a week, and we ended up making the top 3. Let's see if we can do that again, back to back. Now, this isn't the big one that we do in May and then in July, but it would be really neat to actually have back-to-back years where we're making the top 3 for the Style Weekly best radio show. Last year it was what? It was John, Jeff, and then myself. So John's no longer around. So what are you going to do? You vote for me. All right. So Sam Newsman. I have the links on my social media profiles on Instagram and TikTok and some other places. So you can go and click those links. Just type in Sam Newsman. You might have to type in your email address. If you have a Gmail account, you can just log in with that. But if you do have the opportunity, do me a favor, go over to Style Weekly. The links are in my profile, and just type in Sam Newsman. Media personality is another one. So best radio show and media personality. and get the Best Media Personality Award. That would be nice too. Well, I am the only real award-winning media puppet, so why not? I should be the best media personality too. But it doesn't hurt my ego if I don't get it either. So I just want to make sure I state that, because just the fact that I've already won awards means that I've already won, and that somebody lost to me, a real award-winning media puppet. I'll be back next week, like I said, at Sam Newsman all over social media as we continue to set the standard and raise the bar here on the only award-winning radio show dedicated to the magic and nostalgia of Saturday morning, hosted by me, a real award-winning media puppet. Stick around, Citizen Germ, and his Mr. Rogers segment is here in just a moment. And we'll be back, like I said, next week. From the most trusted puppet in media, reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman, and this is Saturday morning.